Alright guys, gonna play some Tour 9. I got 3 bags, rock, extra mile 7, and QB 9. Gonna play a lot of QB and rock in Tour 9. So let's get into it. Got 159 trophies in Tour 9. Probably going to play a lot of katanas. I like side spin. I'll probably, if I broke out the extra mile, probably drive the green. But not going to do that today. Going to play a little more conservative. I'm just going to play this at 1-to-1. So right at 9 rings. Don't have to get too precise. Just laying it into the fairway up here. So that's going to leave us with a thorn approach shot. Let's see if we can't get it chipped in here. So this is the approach I was talking about we could have went with. This decision might cost me now if he makes his, puts his ball on the green. Wow, that was a little unlucky there. 11-9. Not quite at max numbers, so we're going to play max numbers. 1 backspin. Let's see here, that's going to be perfect. We're just right at 6.3. Got a perfect ball. Oof. A little too much. A little too much adjustment. Alright, hopefully our opponent can't make this so we can go to shootout. But if he makes it, good for him. Shootout will be... I gotta switch this because we have backbone on. Shootout should be a sniper. And he hit it in the hole. Nice shot. And he wants the rematch. That's a good thing. Oh, this is a long hole. It's going to make it hard for us not to be able to have to take extra mile. Oh, look at that wind. So this wind is going to be about 20. I'm going to try a 20% adjustment. Hopefully I can use, well, you can't make that gap. Not with that ball. Okay. It's going to be close. So this hole is a 3-shot hole now. As long as we can get the fairway. 11-3. Oops. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. We're just going to have to eyeball this. So that's going to be about 10 rings there. 13 rings, right about. I'm looking right about where my crosshairs are. Wasn't too bad for just trying to judge beyond the land zone. So we might have to lay up to right where his target is at, and then have a long iron shot to the pin. We don't have enough. We didn't get it down far enough to get over this gap that he's going to jump over right now. He one ball graded. It should be all right. Oh, maybe not. So sniper layup. Like I said, we're just going to lay it up right to where he kind of just was. Something like that. Then I'm going to throw a little bit of curl on it to help it stay in the fairway. I think we're going to be at long iron. Might actually still be at sniper. Which a little better off than our opponent, but not much. He's trying to find his land zone here. Might come up short. Definitely a good shot though. So we're in between clubs now. What is 6-8? And we got enough to do it, I guess. So just gonna have to underplay it just a little bit. So hopefully it just stays on the pin or on the green. I'd rather come in with the long iron, but I left myself a little short on the layup. So we should we should now have some sort of advantage in the shootout. And no, we won't. It's a sniper. Sniper shootout here. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to use a 20% and possibly sniper. Several ways to play this shot. Bounce it off the 2 fairways like this. You would actually bounce it off both fairways and then that rough. So 5, 9. Okay. We're gonna take it like this. 3 top spin or so. 7 rings. Curl it a little bit. So I'm going to catch that rough, roll it out, down this, and then onto the green. One more top spin would have been ideal. But I didn't want to get greedy, just wanted to secure the win. So, see if we can do a little better in the hole play so we don't have to play shootouts. Okay, so we're going to stick with the quarterback here. And we're just going to lay it into the fairway right there. That's all we're going to do. 7-3. Slight amount of power. That's what my adjustment took me to. Let's lay it right here. This will be a long iron shot coming in. I don't think we got the short iron. And just try to get to the shootout again if we can't make this. So I could have used extra mile, and I got it down here wherever he's going to end up. But then if I go to the shootout, then it's extra mile against extra mile. And I'm not giving myself an advantage if the shootout is a driver. So 8-0. I think this is going to be right at mid. Yeah. It's going to be right at mid. So 4.2 or 3 because it's going to be a little beyond mid. It's going to get a little bit of push. So I'm going to go 4.5 is what I'm going to go on this adjustment. Get it in the hole. Ah, come on, slow down. I didn't allow for any push of the, or much push of the wind. Alright, so we'll go to a shootout here. See if we can't bring one more win home. Get in the hole. Good luck. I think it's going to be... I think it's probably going to be a driver shootout. And it is. I'm going to do a plus 10% from the second tee on this shot. 8, 9. So if you can land, get up in here, it's going to be about 2 top spin or so. Right in that area. I'm going to use mid-ring adjustments here. So 8.5. Let's see what if this works out for us. Oh, I missed my land zone by a little bit. Get in the hole. Did miss my land zone by about a foot too. But that's all right. So that's kind of why I bring the QB. Really gives us an advantage in most of the shootouts in this tour. So he's gonna possibly be using backspin. I don't know when you land way down there what spin you're using. Yeah, that will come up short. Good game, bud. Good luck. All right. Holding. Let's get into the next one here. Well, actually, let's clear a couple chests. I had a couple gems, so clear out a couple. Nice B52. Okay. Door 9. Here we go. Extra stiff shaft. Okay. Well, I haven't played this hole in a long time. We should be fine. We should be able to get there with the QB sniper combo. We might have to get somewhat aggressive on the right side of that left fairway. As long as he doesn't miss hit great right or left, he should be all right. Great right shouldn't hurt him. He had enough room. As the great left, I was kind of thinking he would have ended up in the sand. So 8-8. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to get kind of aggressive on this left side here. Let's go right at 9 rings. I'm gonna put just a slight amount of curl to the right. Well, I didn't get that aggressive on that right side, but oh man, that's a big headwind for us, guys. This will not be easy for us. Get in there. Nice shot. Oof. Like I said, it's a massive headwind here. All I'm trying to do is just get it over that gap. I'll get back in the fairway. I didn't want to put no more curl on it because I didn't want to hit that tree by adding more curl. So if I lost this one, that's my fault there for hitting to the left side on that second shot. A 0.9. See if that's enough. Boom! Get you some. So we saved that. Save that shot there. Now let's see if we can't get a good shootout here. So this is a driver shootout. 5-4 minimum distance here. So it's going to be about a 4.5. I don't know if I need backspin or topspin. I might go one topspin like that. And then let that wind push it just a little bit. 4.5 on this adjustment. Come on. Land zone was good. Coming in hot though. Coming in hot though. Whoops. Coming in hot. Didn't need that topspin. Let's see what our opponent tries to do here. It's a really tough shot with the extra mile. If he great balls it left, he should end up in the sandbox. If he great balls it right, he'll end up in the rough. Yep, that could be all right. That should be all right. See if he got a spin down, and he did. Nice shot. Well played shot there. Yeah, very good shot. All right. Now this, depending on the wind on this hole, you will have to hit extra mile. Let's see here. Is that a wind that can make it? I still don't even know if that's a wind that can cover that gap. So that being said, we're still going to lay up. Oh, that should be all right. No, just a layup. If our opponent has maybe a puck and a Titan ball, he might be able to cover that gap. But I still think that wind is hurting too much. He might have enough top spin to get out of that too. No, not quite enough. If that wind was helping, we would have went with the Titan and extra mile. So minimum distance here, 5 rings. Just a layup to a backbone shot. And we'll take this backbone shot, one bounce, one hop over that sand trap, and get it right up by the pin, hopefully. Six, 5. We're at mid, so we're going to go right at 4. One backspin. I should roll down towards that pin pretty good. That should be about what we want. A little offset on the ball guide to the left of that hole. Four rings. Alex will be off. Must be a overplay on that. Must be a 10% overplay on that shot. I don't typically come in from over there. But with these lower level clubs, that's the best route to take. They did give him a really good win to go ahead and try to make his shot though from there. So hopefully it's a driver shootout. So we got our QB on. All right. Let's see what we can do here. See if we can't get a win. All right, this is a 20% adjustment. 7.7. We're at minimum distance here with this club. We're gonna go right here and then try to curl it back. 7.3. And then we're gonna do about a half ball, a curl. Great ball it to the outside. Perfect ball. That would have been really tight in there. So clear advantage with the quarterback. Although they did give him a pretty good win to allow for this sniper shot. Good game. Yeah, and then that shot that he just hit, if you're hitting into a headwind, you wouldn't be able to do that shot with the sniper. So, another reason why I bring these sniper-like clubs, drivers, which is QB and rock. They got great accuracy. So that means if you miss hit left or right, 1 or 2 rings, you still have not equaled a miss hit of a extra mile. Yeah, if I was to suggest a driver not to use for Tour 9, it would be APOC 3. If you have rock maxed out, I would use rock even over a maxed out QB. So if you have a max QB and a max rock, I would use max rock. I just like that club. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to put it up in the fairway the best we can here. 12 rings. So this is a max out, max OP. This actually might catch that rough. I don't know. Let's see if I give myself enough to miss it. Nope. See? So we miss hit a great to the right and still funneled right up the center. And Spitfire 2, depending on what tour you're in, Spitfire I wouldn't use until about a 3 or 4. Unless it's in a tournament for certain holes that you might hit the sand on the tee shot. And if the sand on the tee shot is in play, then I would bring the Spitfire if you need the distance. Woo. Not too bad, not too bad. it's that landing spot on that fairway there. It's a slope, so if you miss your land zone by a little bit, it kicks it hard one way, typically to the right. Get in the hole. That was a nice shot. A little hot, but good shot though. Chip it in. Chip it in, he did. All right, so this tee shot this hole can be extremely hard for any clubs. This hole can be extremely hard. I don't know. We're gonna try landing it right there, I think, with some curl. Oh, come on. Come on. Sit down. That's too hot. Too high. Too high. It's going to come way down. Got it too high up that hill. Probably needed no spin or backspin. A little unlucky there. He basically went to my aim zone and then he just overpowered it. All right, let's go one more round. Oh, let's go one more hole. Two or nine. So this is that drivable par 4 with the right wind, with the right club. All right, so we're good. We're just gonna go ahead and put it right over this bunker here. One top, 10 ring adjustment, slight amount of curl, slight overpower with this club. Sit down. So it should leave us right with the thorn approach again. Hopefully we get a wind either north or south. That's typically the easiest type of winds to chip in with. So he's going to go for the green. Which he should be able to make. Yeah, he might have just made the green. Get in the hole. That'd be sweet. That was close. Nice shot, bud. So 8.2. We're going to go right at 3.6. 3.6. Ah, that cost me. Oh well, it was worth a try. See if our opponent wants to play again. I guess he does not. Alright, let's try to get our last chest filled back in here. Alright. 20% on this adjustment on this hole, guys. 4, 5. We're going to use max numbers. Come on, be enough top spin. Oh, pretty good shot there. Not too bad. So his little bit of extra power helped him out, which I didn't think it would. Nice shot. Nice shot. So we should go to a shootout. See if we can't get a driver shootout again, so you guys can kind of see why we bring QB versus extra mile, or even Thor's hammer. Even if you had a Thor's hammer 5, I would take QB or rock on probably 90% of the holes, for the simple fact you don't need that extra distance. Some holes, yes, if you had Thor's hammer 5, 4 or 5, I would take that. So 20%, and it's probably gonna be a sniper shot. Yep. We'll probably do that same rough bump. It's somewhere around 3 top spin, 3 or 4 top spin, and then as much left spin as you can put, and then slight curl, maybe 1 ball of curl, depending on the wind direction. All right, see, all we gotta do is beat 11, so we don't have to get crazy. So we'll do 9-1, and we're gonna use mid number, so we'll adjust this at 9-6. 1, 2, 3 top spin. Hopefully we should get a little extra from our wind direction here. So just went right about 10. That great ball shouldn't kill us. But we almost didn't adjust enough backwards. Or I might have slightly overpowered it, not paying attention. Alright guys, good luck out there. Good luck with Tour 9. Hope some of this helps you out.